Cosmic Wanderer, this is Mission Control. Telemetry is green, suit integrity nominal. You are in stable orbit around Earth and cleared to begin the jump sequence to the Carina Nebula. Right now, you are approximately 7,500 light-years away from the Carina Nebula. It is one of the largest and brightest, spanning about 300 light-years across and containing a massive star-forming region. Preparing for superluminal acceleration in 3, 2, 1. Remember, with the power of your suit's control system, you can change your speed or drop out of the jump whenever you want. You are in full manual override. The Carina Nebula is a colossal stellar nursery. Inside its clouds, new stars are forming in towering pillars of gas and dust, some large enough to swallow entire solar systems. Among them are massive, unstable stars like Eta Carinae, so bright and powerful that its eruptions have reshaped parts of the nebula and briefly made it visible from Earth with the naked eye. In regions like the Keyhole, radiation and stellar winds are so intense they're literally sculpting the gas into knots, filaments, and cavities, rewriting the shape of the nebula over time. The Carina Nebula is also home to clusters of young, hot stars that shine hundreds of thousands of times brighter than our sun, flooding the cloud with energy and carving out vast glowing bubbles. Out here, creation and destruction go hand in hand. Some stars are just being born, while others are already racing toward the kind of violent endings that will seed the next generation of worlds. From this vantage point, Cosmic Wanderer, it's impossible to ignore how vast, beautiful, and mysterious the universe truly is. Every glowing cloud and silent star, a reminder that our little world is just one story in a much greater cosmic ocean. If you truly want to grasp the scale of our home galaxy, use your suit to zoom out from Carina. As you pull back, you'll see this entire nebula shrink into a tiny, glowing knot, just one bright swirl inside the vast disk of the Milky Way. What you're seeing now is the Milky Way stretched out before you, a vast, spinning island of stars. And there, near the left side of your view, that tiny, glowing smudge is the Andromeda galaxy, a colossal city of 1 trillion stars drifting toward us across 2.5 million light-years of emptiness. One day, billions of years from now, our two galaxies will collide and merge into an even greater cosmic home. Now, let's come back to our nebula. Recenter your suit on Carina and dive back toward it. We're going to slip inside its glowing clouds into the thick of the nebular atmosphere and see what structures and wonders are hiding there. You are now moving at velocities no rocket from Earth could reach with current technology, crossing light years in moments. Even so, the Carina Nebula ahead of you still spans hundreds of light years across, a structure so vast that our entire solar system would be nothing more than a microscopic speck hidden inside its clouds. As you plunge deeper, remember that what looks like smooth, colorful mist from a distance is anything but empty. These clouds are made of thin gas and dust, so spread out that you could fly for years without hitting a single grain. Yet together, they hold enough material to build millions of stars and their planets. In your line of sight now, that blinding beacon buried in the clouds is Eta Carinae, not one, but 2 gigantic stars locked in a tight, violent orbit, shedding gas into space at incredible rates. We're going to swing closer to this system and take a better look at the chaos it's carving into the nebula around it. Eta Carinae is one of the most luminous systems in our galaxy, shining millions of times brighter than the sun. Its stars are so massive and unstable that they're constantly throwing off huge shells of gas into space. A few centuries ago, one of its giant eruptions was so powerful that it briefly became the second brightest star in Earth's night sky, even though it's thousands of light years away. The glowing debris from that outburst still surrounds it like a ragged cosmic shroud. Both stars are living on borrowed time. When they finally end their lives, they're expected to explode as titanic supernovae, or even something more extreme, sending shockwaves rippling through the Carina Nebula and reshaping this region all over again. To put their scale into perspective, between them, these two stars pack well over 100 times the mass of our Sun and shine millions of times brighter, as if someone crammed an entire swarm of suns into a single unstable system. This is the Homunculus Nebula, carved by past titanic eruptions that blasted stellar material into space and inflated two huge lobes around Eta Carinae. As you zoom out, you can see how this entire structure, larger than our solar system, is still just a tiny scar inside the vast body of the Carina Nebula. Cosmic Wanderer, we've received your data. The Carina mission is a complete success. It's time to head back home. We're waiting for you on Earth. When you're ready, Cosmic Wanderer, your next journey awaits in the stars.